Imagine being told to leave your home immediately, not because of a wildfire, not because of an earthquake, but because a massive chemical tank near your neighborhood could explode at any moment. Tonight, more than 40,000 people in Southern California have been evacuated after officials admitted they may no longer be able to stop a potentially catastrophic industrial disaster. And the most chilling part? Fire officials are openly warning, either the tank fails, or it blows up. This is happening right now in Orange County, California. The crisis began Thursday afternoon at a GKN aerospace facility in Garden Grove, about 35 miles southeast of Los Angeles. Emergency crews responded after reports of a hazardous chemical vapor release coming from a massive industrial storage tank. Inside that tank is methyl methacrylate, a highly flammable toxic chemical used in plastics and aerospace manufacturing. At first, firefighters believed the situation was under control. But by Friday morning, everything changed. Officials confirmed the tank's cooling system had failed, temperatures inside the container began rising, and crews lost control of key pressure valves. That's when Orange County fire officials delivered a terrifying update. The tank can no longer be safely secured. According to emergency commanders, there are now only two possible outcomes. 1. The tank ruptures and spills up to 7,000 gallons of dangerous chemicals into the surrounding area. Or 2. The tank enters what experts call a thermal runaway event, a chain reaction explosion capable of igniting nearby fuel and chemical tanks. Officials say they still do not know when it could happen. As the danger escalated, authorities issued urgent evacuation orders affecting parts of Garden Grove, Cypress, Stanton, Anaheim, Buena Park, and Westminster. Entire neighborhoods suddenly found themselves inside an emergency zone. Families rushed to pack essentials. Roads quickly filled with traffic. Schools shut down immediately. At least 15 campuses in the Garden Grove Unified School District were closed indefinitely while officials monitored air quality and explosion risks. Emergency shelters were opened for displaced residents. And while officials say there is currently no active toxic plume in the air, they are warning people not to take chances. Because if this tank explodes, they still do not fully know how large the blast radius could become. Now here's why experts are deeply concerned. Methyl methacrylate is not just flammable. It actually generates heat on its own. And when trapped inside a pressurized industrial tank, temperatures can spiral out of control extremely fast. Health officials warn exposure can cause lung irritation, skin burns, eye irritation, nausea, dizziness, and serious breathing problems. The EPA has also warned that long-term exposure may carry additional health risks. Even more concerning, this chemical is heavier than air. Meaning if released, toxic vapors could sink into streets and low-lying neighborhoods. Officials described the emergency as unprecedented. One Orange County health officer admitted they have very little historical data for a situation like this. In other words, nobody truly knows what happens next. Right now, crews are desperately trying to buy time. Aerial footage shows unmanned fire hoses continuously blasting water onto the tanks to keep temperatures down. Drones are monitoring heat levels from above. Hazmat experts from across the country are reportedly working together trying to create a solution that has never been done before. Think about that. This situation has become so dangerous and unpredictable that emergency teams may need to invent a completely new containment strategy in real time. Federal agencies including FEMA and the EPA are now involved. And despite the terrifying warnings, officials say there is still hope the tank can be stabilized before disaster strikes. But tonight, tens of thousands of Californians remain on edge, waiting, watching, and hoping they do not hear an explosion. This is now one of the most dangerous industrial emergencies Southern California has seen in years. And the fact that officials themselves are openly saying, "We don't know what's going to happen," has many residents terrified. If you are in the affected area, follow evacuation orders immediately and monitor local emergency updates. And if you want continuing coverage on this developing story and the biggest breaking news across America, make sure to subscribe, because this story is far from over.